Okay, well, viewers, and just like that, we are back with season 2 of Athletes World. Well, I know most of you have been waiting for this moment, for this announcement that we are bringing to you here and saying that Athletes World season 2 kicks off officially. For you guys that are probably wondering who's on our first episode, you guys will have to stay tuned to make sure that you do see who we do have on the show. But apart from the first episode, the features that we will be having on episode 2, 3, 4, 5, you guys are really going to have to stay tuned for that one. But for me, Brian Munango, all I'm saying is stay tuned because season 2 is going to bang.
We are all seeking connection to each other, to the world, to the spaces we exist in.
More sportsmanship right now from the lads.
1.85 for the national record.
Here's another chance, and it is a goal from Vindel.
Zij sê wie hy is aan neertrek en hy bal het my grond gevat. Ja, hy het grond gevat en is hier
running that mountain up. Okay, so we will be doing this. More advanced, slightly advanced.
So is jou trolley reg? Want
I love it. I love it. So then
kickstart our countdown at number 5 with this one.
Op Netwerk TV se Klets Kompas gesels ons nuus van 'n Maandag tot Donderdag. Ons kyk ook na die weer en meer. Stories wat jou raak en stories wat saak maak.
They've made a mistake in denying me bail, and they've made several other mistakes in many other cases.
The channels that teach us something new or reflect our expression. So it goes beyond switching to the right station. It's about choosing the experience that can adorn the present, dressing it with our tastes as we expand our preferences, because what we are actually connecting to is boundless, limitless human energy, and this is the spirit of NTV.
Well, and just like that, we are back with another season of Athletes World. Well, look, guys, I'm really excited for this one. And to start off season 2, to start it off on the right foot, we just have to start it with the right person. And I wouldn't have anyone else on the show than you, Alex Miller. Alex Miller, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us on this episode.
No, thank you for having me. I look forward to it.
Okay, look, let's get right into it. Season 2, we are coming to you guys with the information, things that you guys need to know, things that you guys probably don't know yet about Alex Miller. I personally didn't know a lot of things till this day, so I'm gonna get you guys involved so that you guys know where this guy is from. Alex Miller, let's start off with the first question. Look, I was at Kronenhof last weekend, and I found out you are from that side. You are from the south. Can you tell us a little bit more about where you're originally from?
Yes, so my parents farm in the south, close to a small town called Helmeringhausen.
Okay.
And that's basically where I grew up. My mom homeschooled us. I've got 3 other siblings, and yeah, that's where I grew up, and that's where I got into cycling. Yeah, it's deep down far in the south.
Yeah.
So
the question is, okay, since you're from down south, little farm, what got you into cycling? Where did it all start? Where was the spark that made you see that, okay, nah, this is for you?
Growing up on a farm, you have a lot of space around you. So as kids, we always had a BMX or a bicycle that we would go ride around on.
Yeah.
But what really sparked the love for the sport, I'd say, was there was a mountain bike stage race.
Okay.
At the Lodge Kleinhaus Vista house, the area.
Yes.
And I think it was 2015. I said to my dad, "No, I'd like to do this mountain bike race."
Okay.
And the owner is a very avid mountain biker, and he's very good in his age category. And but anyway, in 2015, I did that race, and that's where it really started.
That's where it all started. Okay, let's track back. 2015. How old were you then?
I was 14 years at that event.
Okay. Fast forward. You got into cycling. We started hearing about your name here and there. Slowly, you're coming up the ranks. to where we ended up at the Olympics. Finished 31st position.
Yes,
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
and then the year after that, still went on and did the Commonwealth, where you took a bronze medal, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah, stuff like that. Look, run me through it. How old were you then, and how was the experience? I mean, I'm sure you were very, very young, because that was like 2021.
Yeah.
So
2021 Tokyo Olympics. Yeah, I was 20 years old at that event.
Wow.
So of course it's Olympics. You know, it's every athlete's dream to be there.
Yeah.
For me to be able to say I'm an Olympian, it feels quite cool. I'm not gonna lie.
It really it rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, it rolls off the tongue, exactly. So that was definitely a highlight, and the event itself was obviously with COVID restrictions. It was a special one. And yeah, then 2022, the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, being able to bring back a medal for Namibia, you know, it's special. Putting on the national jersey and having Namibia stand there, you really feel proud, and then receiving that medal and seeing all the support I got from back home, it's an amazing feeling.
Okay, well, finishing 31st at the Olympics, how did you feel about that? Because that's a high number. I mean, people will look at it and be like, if you don't know sports, you'll be like, but it's Olympics. This is the world stage. Not everyone gets to compete at that stage. So yeah, coming out there and doing your thing, coming out 31st at a young age. Yeah, how did that feel?
Yes, it is Olympics, you know, and it's, people do say, 31st. I mean, it's nothing to brag about, but I find just being at the Olympics
itself,
I'm not gonna lie, I think that's quite an achievement, and every athlete who's made it there, hats off to them. It's a very special event, and like I said, it's every athlete's dream to go to the Olympics, and it's always the race itself it's a hard race, but it's probably not the hardest part. The hardest part is making sure you're on form for the qualification events that happen sometimes a year before the actual event.
Yeah.
So it's always being in top form for those events leading up to it.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask a question that's now not really off topic, but it's off topic now. How does your schedule look like? What are your daily activities? Since we're already here and it looks like you're ready for the day and I'm here dressed for the office. Yeah, just tell us, how does your daily day go like?
Yeah, normally I wake up in the morning. I'm not a fan of getting up super early. I'm not a 5 a.m.
Yeah, no. Trust me, neither am I.
So my training, normally I do it in the morning. I start around 8:30. And yeah, normally that carries on until lunchtime. I get home, have lunch, and then I've got admin stuff I'll do in the afternoon. And I mean, a big part of the sport as well, and I think a lot of hobby or amateur athletes forget that recovery is a very big part of the sport, and that also takes up a lot of your time. So it's difficult then if you did have a 9-to-5 job and still train, then there's very little time
for recovery. Okay. But then looking forward from the Olympics, from the Commonwealth Games, just tell us more about how things have gone from there to now. Let's even start off with last weekend's event.
Yes, last weekend. So Commonwealth Games, that was 2022.
Yes.
Then the year after that, so last year, I joined the South African team, Tiger Eurosteel. I really developed and learned a lot from them, and showed my faces at the South African events a lot more, and South Africa has very good mountain bike events, and you have a lot of stage races where international athletes like the Cape Epic and that to come and compete. So we're lucky in that sense, and then after 2023 going so well, I got a new team, Toyota Specialized. So very stoked for that. And obviously last weekend, on Saturday, we had the Atakwas Extreme. It's probably South Africa's hardest one-day mountain bike event, and it went well. I mean, I managed to take the win. So I couldn't be happier.
It's the fact that he's so humble about it, and he's like, it went well. It didn't go well. It went great. How important is it for you to be exposed to international athletes so that you know where you measure?
That is that's very important. You know, it doesn't help you stay at home or in your hometown and train as hard as you can, and never get the exposure to the international world.
Mm-hmm.
So it plays a big role. And unfortunately, coming from Namibia, it's in mountain biking, the main competitions are in Europe and overseas.
Yeah.
So it is always a bit of a challenge, but I also think that plays a role. Coming us Namibians, even the South Africans, I think we punch well above our weight.
Yeah.
Especially us coming from like Windhoek, the number of athletes to choose from is so small, and even then when we compete in South Africa, we regularly get top results. So for the number of people we have in our country, I think we do really, really well. We saw with the soccer last weekend. I mean, there are a lot of things you can point out
where we are performing in really well.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, with that being said, I mean, we also did have the Nedbank Desert Dash. You drove in a 2-man team, if I'm not mistaken.
I did, yes.
You guys won the 2-man team.
Correct.
Another one for the books. Like I said, Nedbank Desert Dash. Yeah. What are the plans for this year, though? What can we expect from Alex Miller this year? What are you looking forward to doing, improving? I'm sure there's always room for improvement. I'm sure you always want to be better than you were the previous year. So yeah, what can we look forward to from you this year?
So the next 2 months will be a lot of marathon races in South Africa.
Okay.
And then closer to Olympics, I'll be focusing more on the cross country, because obviously cross country being the Olympic format.
Yeah.
A lot of folks will go into that. We'll go over to Europe for a month and just focus on the cross country. Because of like Paris being a big goal. So that'll probably be the highlight of the year, I'd say. And then after that, I will be focusing a little bit more on the longer distances, maybe some marathon, some travel. But I'll take it as it comes.
As it comes. Okay, but a question that I always wanted to ask you is, out of all these cycling events, what do you specialize in? What's your favorite event? Because I know there's a difference between guys who just do normal marathons and then there's mountain biking, all those events. I mean, you can do both, but I'm sure there is one where you are like more comfortable or better at, I think.
I started more focusing on the cross country.
Okay.
Obviously with Tokyo and that. But now I feel, I do pride myself in being a good all-rounder.
Okay.
So
jack of all trades?
Yes, exactly. So I'm strong in the cross country, I'm strong in the gravel races, the road, and the mountain bike marathon races. So I really pride myself in that. And also coming from a slightly smaller country, and having like a South African team and sponsors, it's important. They want to see representation at all the events. So it's important that you can compete in all these different disciplines. Which like I said, I pride myself in. And I it's also, I don't enjoy like riding just cross country or just road. I enjoy racing bikes.
Okay.
In simple terms.
Yes, that's a perfect answer.
Be it a marathon, be it a road race, be it a cross country, I just enjoy racing the bike.
As long as you're on the bike, you're happy.
Exactly.
Okay, but tell us before we do let you leave. I mean, tell us a bit more about your new sponsor. Yeah, what's with that?
Specialized, obviously, it's probably one of South Africa's most successful teams.
Okay.
Matt Beers, my new teammate now, he's won the Cape Epic twice already.
And he finished second behind you in the
Edna Attakwas. Yes,
okay.
I was super happy after that. But I look forward to really being able to learn a lot from him. He's an incredible athlete, and he's also focusing a lot on the gravel, which is growing very quickly in the USA. So no, I'm really looking forward to this year, and I'm looking forward to having the support that the team offers, and it's going to be a good year. I
mean, us who sit and look at you from behind the scenes, from the cameras, we are definitely excited and looking forward to seeing you do your thing this year. But we have this thing, we have this culture that I plan on continuing on Athletes World, where we ask whoever is on the show to just give a word of advice to the youth, like to the young riders that we do have. I mean, we do have a few good riders. We have the Nathan Chase, we have Foodie. I'm not going to mention names, I'm just saying we do have a few good riders that are definitely still looking up to you. I'm sure you inspire a lot of them. Yeah, but if you do have a message, what sort of message would you give the kids out there that are watching and would like to be great?
It's very simple, for me the biggest and most important thing is like have fun with whatever you do. Like if you need it, it doesn't matter if you racing bikes, if you playing soccer, you can apply it to everything you do. the biggest thing is like have fun in what you do, and yeah, focus on improving yourself. And it shouldn't be like a new team or a new sponsor that motivates you to do better. It should be personal development and personal results that motivate you.
Well said. I'm sure you guys all heard what he just said about motivating and motivation. Yeah, but with that being said, this is our first episode of Athletes World. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Alex, like I said, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Definitely loved it. We'll be back with the second episode soon. But with that being said, it's adios from us.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I think personally for a first episode, that's the right way to kickstart the season. Alex Miller, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you guys definitely enjoyed listening to a little bit of his story of where he came from, how he got to where he is right now. But yeah, that's our first episode. Alex Miller, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. Episode 2 next week, same time, different place. Yeah, with that being said, check in the comments, let us know who you think will feature in episode 2 or who you guys want to see feature on the show. But from Brian Munango, it is peace out.